Want to keep your car running smoothly for years? You might be making these 20 mistakes without even realizing it, and they could cost you big and expensive repairs. Stay tuned to find out what you're doing wrong and how to fix it before it's too late. Today, I'm revealing the 20 things most people do to their cars that can hurt their engine, wallet, and overall ride quality. Stick around till the end of this video. Let's dive in. 20. Installing cheap or incorrect spark plugs. Spark plugs are small, but they're critical to your car's performance. If you're installing cheap or incorrect spark plugs, you could be setting yourself up for poor fuel efficiency, engine misfires, or even damage to your ignition system or engine. Cheap spark plugs wear out quickly and can cause damage to expensive components like your catalytic converter. Always choose the right spark plugs as recommended by your car's manufacturer and opt for high-quality brands like Platinum or Iridium for better performance and longevity. 19. Excessive engine cycling. It might feel like turning the engine on and off during short trips is no big deal, but trust me, it is. Every time you start your engine, it puts extra strain on vital components like the fuel system, spark plugs, and battery. Over time, this can wear out your engine faster and even lower fuel efficiency. Here's a quick tip. If possible, plan your trips so you can keep your engine running for a while. And don't forget, regular maintenance checks can keep unnecessary engine cycling in check. Up next, this one's the most common mistake you're probably making without even realizing it, and it could lead to expensive repairs. 18. Installing oversized wheels without adjusting your car. Big wheels look great, but if you slap them on without considering the impact, you could be doing more harm than good. Oversized wheels can affect your car's suspension, alignment, and braking systems, leading to faster wear and a bumpy ride. They can even mess with your speedometer, causing inaccuracies in your reported speed. Before you go big, consult with a professional to make sure your car is properly modified to handle the extra size. 17. Using dish soap to wash your car. Okay, let's be honest. Dish soap is convenient, it's cheap, and it's sitting right there in your kitchen, so why not use it, right? Well, here's the truth. Dish soap is a disaster for your car's paint job. While it does an excellent job at cutting grease and food stains, it also strips away the protective wax that keeps your car looking shiny and new. Without that wax, your car's paint becomes vulnerable to UV rays, rain, dirt, bird droppings, and road debris. Over time, this leads to fading, cracking, and even rust. The fix is simple. Invest in a proper pH-balanced car shampoo. This way, you clean your car without stripping the protection, and your car will thank you with that glossy shine that lasts longer. Up next, we've got a mistake that might seem like a small thing, but it could cost you big. 16. Ignoring the check engine light. That check engine light isn't just a nuisance, it's a warning sign that something's wrong. Whether it's a minor issue like a loose gas cap or something more serious like a failing oxygen sensor, ignoring it could cause long-term damage. Here's what you need to do. First, check if your gas cap is loose. It happens to the best of us. If that's not the issue, get your car to a mechanic as soon as possible. Trust me, addressing problems early saves you money in the long run. Has the check engine light ever come on in your car? Let us know in the comments how you handled it. Did you ignore it or get it checked out right away? 15. Overfilling your gas tank. Overfilling your gas tank might seem harmless, just a little more gas, right? But when you top off your tank past the automatic shutoff, you're setting yourself up for costly repairs. When you overfill, fuel can spill into the evaporative emission system, which is designed only to handle vapors, not liquid fuel. This damages critical components like the charcoal canister, which is expensive to replace. On top of that, overfilling can lead to gas sloshing out onto your paintwork, causing discoloration and long-term damage. So the next time you're at the pump, stop when the nozzle clicks off. That's all you need. 14. Skipping regular maintenance. Skipping oil changes or tire rotations might seem like a time saver, but trust me, it's a trap. Regular maintenance keeps your car running smoothly and prevents expensive breakdowns down the road. Skipping checkups could lead to engine overheating, uneven tire wear, or worse, brake failure. Stick to your car's manual maintenance schedule and you'll save money on gas, avoid major repairs, and keep your car in tip-top shape. Now, don't pour hot water on your windshield to melt the ice. Sounds tempting, but it could cost you a lot. Keep watching to find out why. 13. Using hot water to melt ice from your windshield. Now, it's cold outside and you're in a rush. Pouring hot water on your windshield to melt the ice seems like a quick fix, but it's one of the worst things you can do. The sudden temperature change can cause your windshield to crack or even shatter. Not only does this weaken your windshield, making it more vulnerable to future damage, but it can also leave you with a hefty repair bill. The fix? Use a proper ice scraper or de-icer solution. If you've got the time, let the car's defroster handle it. Yes, it might take a little longer, but your windshield will thank you. 12. Shutting down the engine immediately after a hard drive. After a long, hard drive, the first thing you probably want to do is turn off your engine. But don't. Shutting it down too quickly can cause damage to your engine's internal parts. Instead, give it about 60 seconds to idle before turning off. This helps the oil cool down properly, especially if you've been driving fast or using your turbocharger. A small wait can prevent major damage and extend the life of your engine. 11. Disconnecting the battery to test the alternator. Many people think disconnecting the battery while the engine's running is an easy way to test the alternator. Big mistake. Disconnecting the battery can cause a power surge that could fry your alternator or other important components. The right way: use a multimeter to check the alternator's voltage. If it reads between 13.7 and 14.7 volts while the engine's running, you're good to go. Ever tried testing your alternator this way? Share your experiences in the comments below and let us know how it turned out. 10. Harsh acceleration. Harsh acceleration isn't just bad for your wallet, it's bad for your car too. Every time you slam on the gas pedal, you put stress on your engine, transmission, and brakes, leading to faster wear and more fuel consumption. For instance, the engine has to work harder to respond to the rapid acceleration, increasing fuel consumption and decreasing efficiency. Instead, try accelerating smoothly. It's better for your car and your bank account. Up next, we're talking about a mistake you should never make when you leave old gasoline for a long time. It's not just bad for your car, it's a repair nightmare. 9. Leaving old gasoline to overstay. Planning on leaving your car parked for several months? Make sure to address your gasoline first. Modern gasoline contains ethanol, which can break down over time, causing issues when you try to start your car. Ethanol mixes with other chemicals in the fuel, causing separation that can lead to poor engine performance. When the engine burns ethanol-heavy fuel, it can cause firing problems. The fix is simple. Fill up your tank before storing your car, and when you return, drive it until the tank is half empty, then top it up with fresh gas. Now here's a mistake that might seem small at first, but cause major damage to your car if you don't address it. Stay tuned to find out why. 8. Revving a cold engine. Tempted to rev your engine right after starting it? Don't do it. When you start your car, the engine oil is still thick and hasn't fully circulated through the system yet. Revving the engine too soon can cause unnecessary stress on the internal components, potentially leading to long-term damage, such as pistons and cylinders, crankshaft and bearings, valves, oil pump, etc. The engine parts haven't had enough time to warm up and get properly lubricated, which increases the risk of wear and tear. So, what's the solution? Simple. Let your car idle for a minute or two before hitting the gas. This gives the oil time to warm up and circulate, ensuring your engine runs smoothly and efficiently. Your engine will thank you later, and you'll avoid costly repairs down the road. 7. Letting rust take over. Rust might start with a tiny spot, but trust me, it won't stay small for long. Left unchecked, rust can spread quickly and eat away at your car's metal frame, potentially compromising its structure. Areas like wheel wells, the undercarriage, and brake lines are particularly vulnerable. Catch rust early. If it's a small spot, you can clean it up yourself with some sanding and a rust converter. But for bigger problems, take it to a professional. The cost of ignoring rust is way higher than the price of fixing it early. 6. Driving with salt exposure in winter. Winter roads may need salt, but it's a nightmare for your car's undercarriage. Salt causes rust, which can weaken your brake lines, exhaust system, and suspension. After driving in snowy conditions, wash your car regularly, especially the undercarriage, to prevent this damage. To prevent this, make washing your car a priority during winter months, and a protective wax coat will save you thousands in repairs. This will act as a barrier, shielding your car from further damage. 5. Driving with a cracked windshield. That tiny crack in your windshield might seem harmless, but it's more than just an inconvenience, it's a safety issue. Your windshield is a critical part of your car's safety system, helping maintain the structural integrity of the vehicle in crashes, especially rollovers. Cracks weaken this support, and as they grow, they obstruct your vision, making driving unsafe. Plus, what starts as a small crack can quickly turn into a costly replacement. The fix? Repair small cracks immediately, or replace the windshield if it's too severe. 4. Using harsh cleaning compounds on the paint. Grab that all-purpose cleaner, not so fast. While it might seem like a quick and easy solution for cleaning your car, using harsh chemicals can do more harm than good. These strong cleaners can strip away your car's protective paint layer, which is essential for guarding against environmental factors like UV rays, rain, and dirt. Without this protective layer, your car's paint will become more susceptible to fading, discoloration, and even rust over time. Instead, stick to cleaning products that are specifically designed for car paint. And when it comes to stains or scratches, use gentle polishing compounds, not abrasive ones. 3. Overloading your car. Whether it's packing for a road trip or hauling heavy equipment, overloading your car can lead to serious problems. It's not just about the weight, it's about the strain on your car's suspension, brakes, tires, and engine. Excess weight puts a huge strain on your suspension, causing tires to overheat, suspension parts to fail prematurely, and brakes to become less effective. Not to mention, overloading can decrease your fuel efficiency. Always check your vehicle's payload capacity and never exceed the limit to avoid expensive repairs. 2. Parking under trees or in leaking basements. While trees provide cool shade, they also come with some unwanted risk for your car. And parking in a damp basement can cause moisture to rust the undercarriage. Tree sap can be incredibly sticky and difficult to remove, often leaving permanent marks on your paint if not cleaned off quickly. Similarly, branches can scrape your car, especially during windy days, causing scratches and dents. And let's not forget about bird droppings. Highly acidic and corrosive, they can eat through your paint, leading to discoloration and rust spots if left too long. The solution? Park in a clean, dry spot. If you must park under a tree, use a car cover to protect your car. 1. Driving with underinflated or overinflated tires. Tires are the only thing keeping you connected to the road, so it's crucial to keep them in top shape. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance, reducing fuel efficiency, and making your car harder to control. They're also more likely to overheat and blow out, especially at high speeds. On the flip side, overinflated tires wear unevenly and offer less traction, making your car harder to handle, especially on wet or slippery roads. Make it a habit to check your tire pressure regularly and always inflate your tires to the manufacturer's recommended PSI. Your car is a major investment, so treat it like one. Avoid these 20 common mistakes, and you'll keep your car in great shape for years to come. Got any car care mistakes you've made? Leave a comment below and tell us how you're fixing them. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more car care tips, and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. Stay tuned.